in line with the government's vision of becoming an upper middle income society by 2030. Honorable Professor Paul Mavima recently commissioned state-of-the-art apartments that are owned by the National Social Security Authority, NASA. The St Tropez Apartments, situated a stone's throw away from Harare CBD in Eastlea suburb, had for almost 10 years become an eyesore. But thanks to NASA, they have now been transformed to international standards and will now serve as a hotel that will be operated by a private operator. Traditionally, NASA, together with its wholly owned subsidiary, NBS, has focused on low-cost houses in line with its social security mandate. The objective of this strategy is to maximize the number of people that would benefit from the units constructed. However, the St Tropez project marks NASA's concerted drive to sweat its assets that include various buildings and land banks.
I'm overjoyed that after so many years of being idle, this property, also riddled with legal disputes, has now been recovered and put to this state. In the case of NASA, the business model which has been adopted here, which I've been listening to because it happened before my time, which is a listing of all units. But as anything else, we are going to evolve it and see how best we can also be able to fine-tune some of these models for the best benefit of NASA. But I must say it's a good, very, very good starting point. The St Tropez Apartments where we are today, it's a project which is purely an investment decision, and it's very important as it is expected to yield good returns for the sustainability of the NASA fund.
The St Tropez flats were inherited from the Workers' Compensation Insurance Fund in 1994. In 1999, NASA tried to sell the property but faced objections from residents. The case was only resolved in 2016 through the Supreme Court, which ruled in favor of NASA. The 17 years of dispute between NASA and residents saw the apartments deteriorate into a deplorable state. The water and sewer reticulation system also collapsed during this period.
This has been an exciting day for NASA as we witnessed the culmination of determination, hard work, and a vision coming to fruition. An example of an investment by our two schemes and the remarkable yield that this has given. We all concur that this place has been renovated to amazing world-class standards, a testament to the expertise of the teams that worked on this project. The refurbishment is a complete facelift to this community and to our capital city, Harare. The flats will now be operated by a corporate tenant, Urban Vision, as a self-catering apartment hotel offering a bed and breakfast. Their convenient proximity to the city is an added advantage for the occupants.
St Tropez has 60 units comprising of 22 one-bedroomed apartments and 38 two-bedroomed apartments. In addition, the apartments have guaranteed water supply through a prolific borehole that feeds into storage tanks with a combined capacity of 100,000 liters for its residents, thereby eradicating all health hazards that were now being posed by the old flats. The St Tropez Apartments offer 5-star quality accommodation and will be available for rent. It will offer accommodation for both short-term tenants and long-term tenants. However, St Tropez is not the only property development project under NASA's belt that can generate funds for its beneficiaries, as witnessed over the past year.
Over the past year, NASA has embarked on an investment strategy to monetize land banks and resolve some of its non-performing investments to boost investments, income and returns for the benefit of pensioners. I know that you have now fully developed the stands at Claudino. We have also developed stands at 49 Borodale, and there are a lot of other places where work has commenced and the monetization of those assets is going to take place. Other developments and partnerships being undertaken by NASA include the Liberation City Shopping Mall, I understand that the service station is already working at the Liberation Mall. There is also the Glaudina stands that I just mentioned, 735 middle income stands at Glaudina in the Marconi shopping mall.
The Marconi Shopping Mall project is part of the Urban Growth and Regeneration Initiative for Chitungwiza. As Zimbabwe moves into overdrive towards modernization, Marconi Shopping Center has been recognized as one of the centers in need of infrastructural development, as it caters not only for the residents of Chitungwiza, but for Seke and Emma communal lands as well. Rather than create a standalone aloof shopping complex away from the existing shopping center, the development seeks to create an open and inclusive development within the current business community, with OK Zimbabwe being the anchor tenant of the shopping mall. OK Zimbabwe will occupy an estimated 2,400 square meters of trading floor area and ancillary space on 2 levels. NSSA's satellite office will be on the first floor along with other smaller retailers with small shops and cubicles. The mall will also house an elevator to the first floor, making it easier for our pensioners to access everything they might need from the first floor. The mall will have robust power backup through modern silent generators and solar power. The construction project has created jobs for about 140 local youths and has also heeded the call to buy local, as most materials being used are obtained locally. Honorable Mavima also challenged NSSA to up its game given the vast land it runs nationwide and the properties it owns, urging it to think ahead in line with Zimbabwe becoming a middle-income society by 2030 with modern infrastructure.
See the potential value in some of these properties and make them useful for the benefit of the pensioners.